we have Monday Night Football to finish Week 6 tonight at MetLife, or JetLife, as Aaron Rodgers always likes to call it. So back-to-back primetime nights over there at the Swamp in Jersey. We'll start with Rodgers, and then we'll do everything else after the break. Of course, Saleh chopped last week. Rodgers says, me and the rest of the team have a lot to do with that. We have to take some accountability for getting Robert fired.
You know, the idea of manifestation involves attention and intention, and then a word that goes along with that is accountability. You know, we need to be accountable to each other. When something like this happens, it's a reset for everybody. When you make a change on the offense, it's a mirror that's held up for all of us who played, and we all feel terrible about the opportunity that we had, that we squandered, that led to Robert getting fired and Hack getting demoted. I play better. This doesn't happen. We play better on offense. This doesn't happen. So I think it puts a spotlight on us, and now it's on us to do this. You know, we need to be accountable to each other, and we got to raise the level of our play to the standard that we set during training camp.
Yeah, great. Okay. Talk is cheap. This guy talks too much. He really does. He's on so many different shows. I can't keep track of all of his nonsense. He's not getting it done. How's that for a analyst?
As far as Josh Allen and the Bills go, Scotty, how about facing a team that just fired their head coach? Allen says, yes, could be some different things, but we've had our own problems the last couple of weeks, and that's what we really need to be worried about.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a tough situation to be in, right? When a team fires their coach, because you're not sure how they're going to react to that. My sense is they're going to be prepared to go Monday night. So we're going to have to handle every shot that they throw at us and keep getting back up and moving forward. So have to have a great sense of urgency, get off to a hot start, and find ways, like I said, to stay on the field on third down and score touchdowns when we're down in the red zone.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I honestly don't believe they're going to be any different than who they are. They are who they are. They really are. Like, so now they got this guy Ulbrich, who nobody's ever heard of. I mean, he's been in the league 20 years. People still don't know who he is. And then their offensive play caller, no one on the face of the earth knows who that is. So you're telling me that now things are going to change and they're going to have some dramatic turnaround and they're going to be this fantastic outfit? I am not buying that at all. The Bills need to prepare for the Jets. The 2-3 Jets. That's who they need to prepare for. The team that can't get it done.
Like we said the other day, this is a very big swing here. The Bills have a chance to give themselves a lot of space in the AFC East. If they ever won this game and got to 4-2, everyone else would have 2 or less wins, and they would be in very good shape. They are 1.5-point favorites now. It was 2.5 most of last week, so it's gone down a point. Total's 41.5. Let's go Buffalo, Scotty. Let's go.
You know, I got to be honest with you. They remind me of the Steelers. They go into the game in the same boat. They had won 3 in a row, then they lost 2 in a row, and they have to win this game. The Steelers did it. They went out and they kicked the Raiders' ass. I don't know if the Bills are going to kick the Jets' ass, but they have to win the game. I really believe they have to win the game, and I'm on them.
Look, I'm with you. I don't think this is going to be like what they did to Miami that Thursday night game early in the year. I think this is going to be a close game down to the end. Gabe might have been right earlier. Maybe shade toward the under. 17-14, 17-13, somewhere in that area. I think it's going to be a bit of a physical blue-collar game. Most bet player props for tonight. Hall over 24.5 receiving yards. Bass over 1.5 field goals. I like that. Hall over 55.5 rush. Hall over 3.5 receptions, and Allen to throw a pick. Hall has done nothing. In weeks.
All of those are
he's
dead
done nothing
props.
In weeks. He's done nothing. So that doesn't make much sense to me.
I mean, they don't even run him, let alone throw to him. So all of those prop bets right there are disastrous.
They're not definitely not great.
I want
that's
your
for sure.
tutty picks. That's all that matters. All that garbage you just showed me is what everyone's going to do to lose tickets tonight. That's what that is.
And Allen has not thrown a pick yet this year, by the way, which is big for him in terms of not turning the ball over. Here's the tutties for tonight. Let's go. When the Bills get the backs against the wall a little bit and the offense sputters for a few weeks, there's usually one thing that Josh does, Scotty, to kind of get them back on track. He does it himself. And I think he's going to do a lot of that tonight. I think you're going to see a little bit more Allen running against the Jet D, and that means Allen down low. Cook is banged up. I know he's not going to play, but Cook is hurt. He's nursing an injury. Allen 7-1, first touchdown tonight to get things going for the Bills. Play him as an anytime as well. Garrett Wilson plus 175 for the Jets, and Kincaid plus 270 for the Bills, the Tutties for tonight.
What, didn't you Thursday night sweep the board?
Thursday night, we swept the board.
Sweep it
we
again.
Had 3 out of three. I would love to sweep the board tonight. We get Allen first touchdown. Huge start to the night if we can get that.
Sweep the board again.